Is being a real estate agent just like what you see on TV? What's going on, everyone? Loida with Team BC at eXp Realty, and I'm here to break it to you and burst your bubble and let you know that nope, unfortunately, what you see on TV is the complete opposite of what it is like to be a real estate agent. Let me break it down for you on what you should expect if you're getting into this business. It's not going to be all sunshine and rainbows. Let me tell you, you will be dealing with clients that are going to be complete nightmares. They're going to take forever to sign things. They're not going to want to negotiate on anything. Deals are going to fall out of escrow. You're going to probably sell properties that have tenants that just don't want to move. They are, again, complete nightmares. And it's going to be so emotional that if you're not ready for it, it's going to definitely make you want to get out of the business. Now, I have been in real estate for over 7 years, and I can tell you I have seen absolutely everything. I have dealt with super easy clients, dream clients, and I have also dealt with clients that once we were done, I have blocked them from my phone because they were just a nightmare. I'm going to keep on repeating that word because that's literally what it was, a nightmare. Disrespectful people. They don't value what you do. They blame you for everything. That's something that you'll quickly realize as you're an agent. You're doing transactions, you're helping buyers, you're helping sellers, you're trying to make things happen. But if something happens that they don't like, it's always going to be your fault. Your fault, or the lender if you're representing the buyer, or escrow. Someone always blames somebody else. There will be so many times that you deal with buyers, and many of you probably have been in the business for the past 2 years, have dealt with these buyers that you show the properties for 5, 6 months, maybe a year, and then at the end they decided to lease. So what's happened? You spent so many weekends and weekdays and gas and traveling showing them homes, and what did you make out of this? Nothing. There will be times, and I'm warning you already right now, there will be times where everything is going smoothly and out of nowhere, it's like hell breaks loose. Everyone's mad at each other. The other party stops responding, and the other party, meaning the other agent, just doesn't answer the phone. They don't communicate. You as an agent, let's say you're a listing agent, you have no idea what's going on. And that's just how some people work. And it's really sad and it's really annoying, but that is the reality of this. I'll tell you a quick story. So a while back, I was selling a property. Everything was going great. It was going to be a pretty long escrow because the buyers of this property were doing a 1031 exchange, but everything had been negotiated like perfectly. So then we are 2 weeks before closing, and the seller calls me and he says, hey, you know what? One of my tenants from the upstairs unit just let me know that she's seeing a lot of water coming out from the walls. I'm representing the seller, and these are multi-units. So I tell him, you know what, I need to go check it out. So long story short, I get there and the outside of the walls are just wet. And I'm like, oh no, something is happening here. So I ended up calling a plumber. Sure enough, he came out. He was like, you know what, we gotta open up the walls. Gotta open up the walls. We have to see what's going on. And by opening up the walls, it literally meant taking apart the kitchen from the unit in the first floor. Luckily, that unit was vacant. The plumber had to do what had to be done. They had to tear pretty much one wall out. And when he did it, he sent me pictures. It literally looked like Niagara Falls, and the pipes had burst. It was so bad. So then at that point, I had to go back, let the buyers know exactly what's going on. And, you know, at that point, the buyers, that they really wanted to, they could have walked away and been like, you know what, we're not going to deal with this. But luckily, what ended up happening, it was a lot of negotiation back and forth, giving additional credits, because at the end of the day, you know, the seller, the owner, he needed to sell, and these buyers absolutely had to purchase a property because their time frame was over for when they could do the 1031 exchange. So in this case, everything ended up working out. But let me tell you, when I saw that picture, and I'm probably going to post it somewhere here, when I saw that picture of the pipes burst and the water coming out like if it was a shower head, I was like, oh no. But, you know, this is the reality of being in this business. You deal with so many different things every single day. You're going to change some lives. Some people are going to be absolutely grateful that you helped them purchase their first home and the American dream. And then there will be some other people that are just not grateful at all. You know, they see you like they're doing you a favor by hiring you to either represent them to sell or buy a home. And I have quickly realized throughout all this time that I don't need to deal with those people, because it gets very emotionally draining when you're dealing with people like that don't appreciate you. As real estate agents, we don't get paid until a transaction closes. So imagine putting in so much work and to feel belittled and deal with so much drama and stuff is just not worth it with some clients. So I just wanted to let you know that you cannot be expecting in real life what you see on TV, because shows like $1 Million Listing, Selling Sunset, Selling OC, all the selling shows and everything else, it's reality TV. So it's scripted, of course, it's a show, but the true real estate agent life, you know, you get down to the nitty gritty, it's crazy. We do a lot of things that you don't see on TV. So that's it for this video. Make sure to check out the previous video that I have done regarding what you need to be aware of if you're thinking about getting into real estate. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.